That's a problem too with test printing. And Suga-san today upstairs is test printing meteoric power. So she's only got maybe 4 or 5 sheets in the batch. So you print one color on, and then only a few minutes later, you're already trying to do another color on top of that.
Yeah.
So it's difficult to do moisture management. And when I did that last video showing Kubota-san doing the test printing on the snake print,
Right.
I said I showed everything. I didn't show everything. I showed the color mixing, I showed the printing, I showed, putting the paper on. What I didn't show was all the intermediate steps of him working on taking out extra moisture, putting in moisture,
Yeah.
to try and keep them level and smooth so that the test would make sense.
Problem.
Yes, prevent this problem. He's experienced. He can handle it. Shiba-san was a little bit less experienced and a little bit more under the gun,
Looks like the stream dropped briefly and is back, but they just missed a few sentences about the paper stabilizing. But essentially, the paper just needs more time between impressions to dry out a little bit. Is that the right word?
Stabilize.
Or just
Some parts of the paper are too, the parts you print pick up moisture, the parts you haven't printed stay dry. The moisture has to equalize between those different zones.
Got it. Okay.
I think we better wrap this up, Cameron-san. I've got to get to work. You know? So do what you need to do to let these people off gently. Tomorrow's stream will be, I think, same time, same station, working on the same block. It's been a nice, peaceful morning of carving for me here,
Yeah.
John's lines are very pleasant to carve.
We had one last question from X259P18.
Does he work for Star Wars movie?
Yeah. He was asking, how do you transfer the image onto the wood? Do you have another video that we could direct him to that explains that in more detail?
Yes, if you go to the YouTube page, there's a single video. It's called, it's the one that shows a Chibi Heroes production.
Okay.
It's start to finish. It's the only single video that shows the whole thing. Jed's design going through to the delivery to the post office of the prints going out. And it shows every single step. How the color separations are done, how it gets onto the block. I don't have a copy paste for it, but if you go to our YouTube channel, it goes back. It's about 3 years ago. I think it's called Chibi Heroes Print Production.
Okay. Chibi Heroes.
And the key image when you're on the YouTube page is me with a Dosa brush, a wide brush. And that will answer that question. I'm sorry not to just toss you off here. It's you can see the answer to that question.
Yeah. And a lot more about the whole process.
And then the other thing, on the Acolyte page, a lot of other people are putting image on the block in different ways. So those guys have lots of information too. So that's not a bad resource to go and look over there.
Cool.
The Facebook page.
Yeah. All right. Oh, I'll let
Cameron, if you can shut this down, we'll see. We're back same time, same station tomorrow.
See you later. We're gonna shut down right now. Have a good one. Thanks.